Hello everybody, I am Krishna Rao Patro, Associate Professor in the Department of CSE from Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. So today we'll discuss about some coding questions generally they are asking in the placement technical round. So these questions generally they are asking in the Amazon, even Google, Microsoft, Yahoo. So all MNCs they are asking this type of questions. So I have collected some questions, which questions generally they are asking in the technical round. So these type of coding questions you have to practice. Let us see. Yes, coding question. One of the question given: minimum number of platforms required for a railway station. So that means in a railway station you will be seeing there will be many platforms and there will be many trains coming and going. So what is the minimum number of platforms you need to construct to accommodate all trains? So to evaluate this one, you have to write a simple logic. First of all, you have to know the question first. What exactly they need? The need of the question is how many platforms you need in a railway station to accommodate all trains. See now, given the arrival and departure time of all the trains that reach a railway station, that means they have given the arrival time as well as departure time of all the trains, whichever train is coming to the station. The task is to find the minimum number of platforms required for the railway station so that no train waits. So no train will wait to get the platform. So you have to construct minimum number of platforms so that you can accommodate all the trains. So some trains are arriving, some trains are going. And we are given two arrays that represent the arrival and departure time of the train that stop. So in the question, they will be giving set of arrival time as well as set of departure time. That means for every train there is arrival time as well as there is a departure time. This set of time are given now. Based on this time, you have to find out how many platforms you have to create. Minimum number of platforms, not maximum. Maximum means if there are 10 trains are coming means I can have 10 platforms. In that case, that is not the fun. But here question is with minimum number of platforms you have to accommodate all trains. And here if you observe here, the arrival time of the first train 9 o'clock and leaving at 9:10. Second train comes at 9:40 and leaves by 12 o'clock. So for every train you have seen arrival time as well as departure time. And third train is coming at 9:50 but departing at 11:20. Similarly, fourth train coming at 11 o'clock and leaving at 11:30. Similarly, the fifth train coming at 6:15 o'clock, that means 3 o'clock, and leaving at 19, that means evening 7. Similarly, one more train, the last train coming at 6 o'clock means 18 o'clock, as per the railway time is 18, and departing at 20. 20 means evening 8. So that means here how many trains are coming? Totally 6 trains. But 6 trains are coming at different time and departing at different time. So you know the arrival time as well as departure time. So if you see this arrival and departure time, then you have to find out how many minimum platforms I need to accommodate all trains. So here, see, if you observe here, first train comes at 9 and leaves at 9:10. So that means by 9:10 the platform is. So here I need only one platform because only one train is there by up to 9:10. So after 9:10 that platform is now vacant. So that means once no trains are there, no platforms required. Similarly, one more train comes at 9:10 and leaves at 12 o'clock. So here I need one more because here this train has come and left. So there is no platform required for this first train. Second train come at 9:40, leaves by 12 o'clock. Here I need. But in between, already one train is there, again one more train has come, 9:50. So if there is only one platform, that is not sufficient to accommodate 9:50 train. So here I need one more train, one more platform. Similarly, third train again comes at 11 o'clock. Already 2 are there. So for 11 o'clock, I cannot accommodate if there are 2 platforms. So I have to accommodate one more. And it leaves at 11:30. So this train is leaving by 11:20. That means this will be empty now. This is now vacant. So you can accommodate one more train. So here 2 and this train will be leaving, so that one more platform will be vacant, and this train will be leaving. Finally, 0 platforms are needed. So every time you have to see their arrival and departure time. So at a given time, 3 platforms required. So that's why the output for the given question is 3. So the time between 9:40 to 12 o'clock, you have to accommodate the 3 trains at a time. If one train is there, again one more train is coming. So you need one more platform. In between, if at all one more train comes, you need one more platform. So continuously 3 trains are coming. So you need 3 different platforms. Similarly here, if you observe here, 9 o'clock coming one and 9:10 is leaving. So by the time, by 9:10, this platform is vacant now. So that means one platform required. When this train is leaving, now one platform is vacant. So again, when the 9:40 train comes, that train can be accommodated in the same platform itself. So that means here only one platform required. So to solve this one, what the approach you have to follow? The efficient approach. The idea is to consider all events in the sorted order. Events means what? The arrival time as well as departure time. Once the events are sorted in order, that means the arrival time and departure time are sorted in order, then you can trace out the number of trains at any time. How many trains are there at a given time, at a given stretch of time. So keeping the track of the trains that have arrived but not departed. So all are arriving. When they are arriving, then you have to accommodate the platforms. If some platforms are vacant, then that can be accommodated by some other train. Now if you see the diagonal way, I think you have seen the previous slide. If you observe here, there are 2 array. So how many trains are there? If you observe here, 1 train, 2 train, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 trains are coming. So 6 trains means for every train, arrival time as well as departure time, both are there. So 6 into 2, 12 records are there. So these 12 records mean that 12 times I will arrange in a order, in a ascending order. So their arrival time as well as departure time, I will mix together and keep in a order. If you observe here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 12 records are there. Out of 12, some are arrival time, some are departure time. These timing I kept in a order. If you observe here, 9 o'clock arrival, first train. So I need 1 train. By 9:10, that is departing. That means now 0 platforms required, because now no trains are there, no platforms required. So initially 1 train. 9:40, one more is arrival. So when arrival is coming, so 1 train I need. Means 1 platform I need. Again 9:50, one more train is coming, arrival. So that means already first train is there, second train is coming. So I need 2 platforms. Again 11 o'clock, again arrival only. This train is there. So this is third. That means at a time 3 trains are there in the platform, in the station. Now 11:20, departure. Departure means 1 platform is now vacant. So currently 2 platforms are filled. That means 2 platforms need at this time. At 11:30, 1 is departing. So that means out of 2, 1 left. That means 1 is vacant. Means 1 is filled. At 12 o'clock, 1 more is departing. That means no trains are there in the station. All are empty. That means no platforms required at this time. But if you observe here, at 9:42, 11, all are coming only. So that means I need 1, 2, 3. 3 trains. Means sorry, 3 platforms required. Similarly, 11 o'clock is 1 more is coming. Sorry, 15 o'clock. 15 means evening 3 o'clock. So here 1 more platform required. 16 means 18. 18 means 6 o'clock. 1 more is arriving. So you need 1 more platform. 19 departing. That means 1 train left. So only 1 platform is filled. At this time only 1 platform required. At 20 night 8 o'clock departure. So that means that also vacant. So no platforms required. So that means at any given point of time I need 3 platforms. So this is what? In a single day. You are observing for single day. So to solve this type of problem, how will you write the program? So minimum platform needed is 3. The approach assumes that trains are arriving and departing on the same date. We are not seeing for the other date because we are seeing for every day's target. What is the minimum number of platforms required to accommodate all? So how to write the algorithm for this? There is a simple algorithm. The first step is you have to sort both the time. Which time? Arrival time as well as departure time of the trains, because those times are given in a list. One is arrival list, second is departure list. You sort it and mix together. So, and you have to mix how? Using merger technique. So some are arrival, some are departure. You keep in a single list. That means both the lists are sorted, and while doing the process, go in a order. Then create two pointer, mean through index I and j, which will be one. I will be pointing to arrival, j will be pointing to departure, because we are maintaining two array. And while I less than n is nothing but the number of trains. N is nothing but number of trains. And compare the ith element of the arrival array with jth element of the departure array. N is the number of trains. N is number of trains. If the arrival time is less than or equal to departure time, one more the platform is needed, then to increase the count. If arrival time is less than the departure time, then you need a platform. So that means the platform you have to increment. So you maintain a variable called platform variable. That platform variable you have to increment. Then increment the I. Else, if the arrival time is greater than the departure time, one less than platform is needed to decrease the count. If one train is leaving, that means departing, then the platform value you have to reduce. Platform minus minus. Here it is plus plus, here it is minus minus. Then increment the j. So you are maintaining two index. One for arrival, one for departure. So this process you continue for all the trains. How many trains are there? A number of trains. In the previous example I have shown, there are 6 trains. So 6 times it will be repeating. And after that, every time you check what is the maximum value between your earlier answer as well as the current answer. So these two you have to compare. Whichever is highest, that is the your minimum number of platforms. So this answer variable you have to update every time. This will be remembering the minimum number of platforms required at a given point of time. So if all are coming at a time, then you need the separate platforms. If one is departing, then that platforms are vacant. That means those are not used. So for that, there is a simple program you can observe here. I told you, you need one array, arrival array, as well as departure array, as well as the number of trains. So you write a separate function called find platform with 3 parameters. Array is what? Arrival time. DP is departure time. N is number of platforms. Number of trains. Number of trains. And do sorting. After sorting this, initially to start, minimum platform required is 1, because you have to accommodate at least 1 train. So 1, and the result also 1 initially. Now you have to start processing. And I have assumed that that 0th train is already started. So that means from 1th onwards I will check. Second train's arrival time I will compare with the previous train's departure time. So that's why j equal to 0. So I will be pointing to my arrival array and j will be pointing to my departure array. So that's why I started with 1. That's why I took minimum platform needed 1. Minimum platform needed 1. Now this loop will repeat with this concept. What I'm checking? The ith arrival time, ith train, I initially 1, because 0th train's arrival time I have needed 1. That's why from ith train means I equal to 1. 1th train's arrival I am comparing with 0th train's departure. If this value is less, still that means 0th train is not departed, still is there in the station. So one more train if is coming early, then platform needed is 1. Then I will check the next, because I know the list of arrival time as well list of departure time. So if you observe your 9 o'clock, so times are given in this way. If this value is less, then I am incrementing my platform needed. Then I also increment. I means arrival time index. If at all this value is not less, if arrival time is greater, that means departure time is less than this arrival. In that case, platform will be vacant now. That means the value is reducing. So this value is decremented by 1. So j will be, that means the index variable I and j are changing their position, because you have to compare with every train's arrival as well as departure. So this will be comparing with this n value. N is nothing but my number of trains. So this loop will repeat how many times? If you observe this array, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that means there are 6 trains. So this loop will repeat 6 times. So after repeating 6 times, this will come out. And here what happened? Every time the platform needed checks whether it is greater than result or not. If it is greater than result, then the result will be updated. Because every time you will be checking at a current point of time how many platforms you need. So that's why it is updating. So these 3 statements are inside the loop. When the loop is over, then that will be returned the result value. That result you have to print it. So if you observe here this arrays, array is arrival time, departure is departure time, and this is given in a railway platform, I think 24 hours time. That 24 hours time pattern is given here. Then you have to compare. And how to find the number of trains? By using length method. So apply length method and then you call this method. Once you call, this will go there and checks. So this is the way it works. Now I'll show you how to do it in the Jupyter notebook also. Let us see the Jupyter notebook. Same program. You are passing what? The array means arrival time, departure time, as well as number of trains. And while calling, what I am doing? Find platform is my method, which takes 3 parameters: arrival array, departure array, as well as n. My arrival is what? The list of arrival time, and dp is list of departure time. These 2 arrays are the main important one. And to find the number of trains, then you write then length method. The length gives you the number of trains are coming. If there are 6 values, that means there are 6 trains. If the 10 values, there will be 10 trains. So based upon the number of items given in the list, that n value will be computed. Fine. And you are calling this find platform. Automatically control goes here. The find platform. And here already you know how to sort it. There is a method called sort method. You sort both. Which array? Arrival array as well as departure array. And platform needed, I told you minimum 1. Because I have taken the first train, requires 1 train. That's why I wrote I equal 1. If you write I equal 0, then you should write platform needed is 0 initially. Then that's why for minimum, for 1 train, I need 1 platform. That's why platform needed is 1. And initially the result also 1. So my result will be always updating. That's a result variable. And I am maintaining 2 index I and j. I will be pointing to arrival array and j will be pointing to departure array. My loop repeats here. If you now run, yeah, minimum platform needed is 3. Did you observe here? Now for example, I may enhance this value. 18. For example, I will write here 1 more train, 19 o'clock coming and going at 20:30. That means I have kept 1 more train. So what is the value of n? Because I have added 1 more arrival time and departure time. So the value of n is 7. Earlier it was 6, now it is 7. Now at a time, because highest it will be always it updating the value, highest value. Because if I have 3 platforms, then I can accommodate the 7 trains. Because all the 7 trains are not coming at the same time. Some are coming, some are going. So in this program, so the 3 is sufficient. For example, I may change. For example, I may have Control C. I may have only 2. So in this case, see, 1 train is coming at 9 o'clock and leaves by 9:10, and 1 more is coming at 9:40, leaves by 12 o'clock. So in that case, what is the minimum number of platform required? So 1 train is coming 9:11, leaves at 9:10. Another time means by that time it comes here, this train is leaving. So that means 1 platform is enough. So now if I run the program, I should get 1. Now you see, yeah. Save it. I have to compare. Yes. Yeah, I kept in the comment. Now save it. Run. Yeah. Minimum platform required is 1. Did you observe here? The minimum platform required is 1. So, for example, here I kept one more train is coming at 10 o'clock. But here departure time is not given. Departure time is not given. In that case, actually the length of both array must be equal. So for that purpose, you can check the condition here. If length of arrival, because you have to check the data is proper or not. Length of departure, then you can call this method. Otherwise, you say mismatching. Put a colon. You can put a condition here, else print arrival and departure times are not matching. Or not matching, because always you have to check these conditions first. Now if you run now, save this program, run. Yeah, arrival departure not matching. If at all both are equal, for example here, now this train goes at 11 o'clock, 13 o'clock, comes at 10 but leaves at, so in that case how many platforms required you can see now. Now if you observe here, yeah, platform is 2, minimum platform required is 2, because one is coming at 9, leaves by 10, so 9:10, that means one, that time only one is enough. Again by 9:40 one more comes but leaves by 12 o'clock, so one train, and in between one more train has arrived 10 o'clock, so that means it required one more extra platform. That's why answer is 2. So this way you can solve this problem. So try to solve this type of problem so that you can fetch the job easily. So please practice this type of problems and use any Python platform. The Jupyter is the best platform to get the help also immediately. Okay, thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.